Yerrr.
What's going on? Another episode of the Yerrr podcast, episode 116.
116.
It's your boy Fridge, and I'm here with my co-host.
Xavier, a.k.a. Cello, a.k.a. Human Error, a.k.a. whatever the fuck you want to call me at this point.
You ready this time?
I've been ready this time.
All right.
Oh, yeah, because last time I wasn't ready.
Yeah, they be saying I'll be forgetting your name, and I'll just be throwing it to you and other shit like that. And we got Eddin here. What's up, Eddin? Eddin?
Oh, you didn't tell me the $100 to talk, so I can't.
You didn't make the payment, Fridge? I thought we.
Oh wait, just checked it was Cash App. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. No, okay.
He had his personal one.
Yo, you see what happened when Eddin don't come on his pod and he's on other pods?
That's right.
Like that?
I was to be honest, I was missing you a lot, Eddin. I'm not even gonna lie.
I appreciate that. Yeah, he actually did like DM me and like said that. I was like, thanks, me too.
I miss you, Eddin. Like, cause it was like I don't know, it was a medical problem. We're not even gonna get into that personal, but I was like, yo, get well soon. I miss you.
Oh, you talking about my back?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I feel like that sounded so like, I've been telling people what it is. I have, for no one who knows, a mild herniated disc. So it just hurts, but then after some time it goes away. You would think it's from that, right? But it was literally, I just woke up one day and I like felt that it's like a sharp ass pain.
I could imagine.
So the worst case is you kind of like, you feel really bad pain and doesn't go away. So but I'm chilling. I have like a back brace on. You just can't see it. Yeah, fun fact.
So he's like standing still now.
Yeah, I feel mad stiff. I'm like, you're like.
Your posture does look amazing though.
It does, right?
It does. It's way,
he's off camera,
way
but
better than mine.
If you were here, his posture is beyond point right now.
Fellas, so how's the weekend going, man? How was y'all weekends?
We both did the same thing, relatively.
Yeah.
What did y'all do?
We both went to see Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, baby.
Not with each other, but
yeah.
So that would have probably been lit too.
That would have been amazing.
I'm upset that I didn't get a chance to go to see Bad Bunny. One, I was one of those like, oh yeah, I'll find a way out there, and then it just never happened. But I had a friend of mine who had tickets, so he was selling.
Okay.
Don't know what happened, but I guess he bought tickets, but he says Bad Bunny's trash. Oh,
come on. How are you gonna buy tickets and then even have the audacity to say that?
Well, I mean, if we put,
you can
think about what happened, but I'm not gonna say what. I don't know.
No, of course, because it happened to me. Like I bought a +1 thinking that person was going with me, and then that person is no longer here.
I don't know. I don't know if that was the situation, but But I asked him the day of. I'm like, yo, you still got those tickets?
The day of is a little tough though.
Yeah, but he still had them because he said he was trying to sell them.
Oh, like that day of he said that?
Well, no, he texted us before saying, yo, he has, for our listeners, he has, whoever wants to buy him, he gave me a price. Whatever.
When was that in comparison to the day of?
What was what?
When was that moment?
About a week. It was
a whole week.
But is it the same guy that tweeted about it on the Twitter page?
Yeah.
He had 2 tickets for the listeners?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so he had them for the listeners.
Well,
no, he said, for your listeners.
For your listeners, like if they want to like buy, whatever. So long story short, I asked him if he still had the tickets. I asked him if he sold them. He said no. I said, the tickets go to waste? He hit me with the, I hit him with the, well, I'll take them off your hands if you really don't want to let them go to waste. Because, I mean, you just got to let them go to waste. Nobody's going to buy them at this point.
Oh, you wanted them for free?
I would have paid a little less.
Oh, okay. You got to say that, though.
But bro, if you haven't sold them by 5 o'clock, they're Bad Bunny tickets.
Someone will buy them by 7.
If you haven't sold them by 5 o'clock,
someone will buy them by 7.
Nobody bought them. He let them just go to waste.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I'm sure about that.
Well, yeah, that sucks. But I mean,
he could have let me know at 6:30. Like, yo,
I think you needed to offer him. Did you offer?
No, I didn't offer.
I think that's your fault too.
But he still let them go to waste though, because he doesn't like Bad Bunny. Well, he had Bad Bunny tickets.
That was worth his ego for him.
Yeah, I think he bought it for. I guess he had someone with him, and he was like, "Oh, let me just buy it to show off and shit." And I guess it is what it is. But
or maybe he thought he could have flipped it.
$1,300 down the drain.
Yeah, he could.
There were 13. There was.
He paid 2 for 1,300.
2 for 1,300.
Yeah. Was that math? 650 each.
650 each.
Wow.
And section 200 in the lay bulbs.
Oh, see, you know what's interesting? So the tickets I bought, I got them at $250 each.
Nice.
And by the day of, they were at $800 each. And I was like, God damn.
What you did about selling?
So fun fact, I actually had bought these tickets when they came out, which was, did you do the same thing or did you buy them?
I bought them the same day that we went up on sale.
Same, right? So I had bought Saturday.
You're responsible, guys.
I bought Saturday tickets that day, but on resale. And then I went on Ticketmaster to try to like inch one more of the retail, because there's a whole bullshit game. It's like sneakers.
Yeah.
There's the retail price and you resell. Then when I was online in queue for the Saturday shit, it goes, yo, by the way, Bad Bunny just opened up a date for tomorrow. How about you check that line? I said,
go figure.
It says queue, like I was on 3 out of 3, right? I get in there, everything's green. So, you could choose anything, right? On retail price. And I had bought 2, one for me and one for my girl at that time. Fun fact, we broke up that same year.
Sounds familiar to me.
So I was in a situation. How did I handle that situation now that I have a new girlfriend? I'll tell you.
Yeah, but
I'm curious. I'm curious to know.
Because I had a whole year of people saying, so are you still going with so-so? I'm like, I haven't talked about it yet. Are you going with so-so? No, how does so-so feel? I don't know. I haven't talked to her. Right? Then I go watch Aladdin, my girl. And I was like,
the cartoon or the remake?
The Broadway show.
The Broadway show.
They were on 2 for 1, and like you could get nice ass seats. Like it's a great date idea. Fun fact.
Nice.
I text her. I'm like, hey, so I kind of want to get these tickets situated because what had happened was that when I bought it, she sent me the money, but I had the tickets. I had both tickets.
Sent the money back.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, what do you think I did?
Send the money back.
Send the money back.
Or you did it. Nah. You a G. You just deaded it. You just deaded the money.
Someone had given me the option of being like, you should have just not said anything and see what could have happened. And I was like,
you a good dude.
But that still looks wrong though, because if you commit and go, it's just like, so what happened to my money?
Because you're out of the Bad Bunny.
You look like a bigger asshole.
Yeah.
You took your current girlfriend with the ex-girl's money.
Which would have been low-key, high-key fucked up, but kind of funny.
We were talking about petty season last episode. That would have been ultimately petty. That would have been a super.
But at the same time, I was like, you know what? If I went with her, I don't see it being that awkward. Now I have gone to the concert. I'm like, thank God I didn't do that because I had a lot of fun and I didn't have to think about the anxiety. So what had happened was I had her up. I told her, hey, so what's up with that ticket? I could get that ticket from you. She said, yeah, she didn't respond the first day. So I was left on red. And then the next day I said, hey, so I really want to know. So let me know. She was like, I could either buy it from you or you could just sell it back to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. Here's your $250. I was like, I'm taking that fucking ticket.
Yeah, of course. Because the thing is, if she keeps the ticket, it's like, then I'm gonna have to sit next to you, kind of thing.
It almost felt like I paid $250 to get someone out of my life, though.
Ooh, that was the only thing holding back. It was like a dog. You know how you
Jesus, not like a dog. Oh my God.
You know what I mean.
No, I know. Someone take this out of context.
You get a dog with a shorty.
Yeah.
And then y'all don't work out.
A dog is worse.
But you still want to see the dog, or you're like, all right, do I get a dog?
Nah, a dog is way worse. Way worse. That's like a living being. Yeah. That's not one concert day.
That's multiple concert days. That's the whole tour.
So
how was the tour? Because y'all fucking went.
I was lit.
It was dope.
I have to say this.
You went in Boston.
I went to the Boston,
which is interesting.
And you went in.
I went to the one in Barclays. Yeah.
Barclays.
Okay, so let's start with Boston. What's up with Boston?
So judging by because I saw Simply Existing's pod today, and he basically was recapping the whole thing, and it's just like, dude, I feel like I was there because it was technically the same show. Mm-hmm. From the outcomes of it, from my experience alone, it was my first time ever in a show, in a big concert show of that stature of, a pop star as Bad Bunny. Mind you, I've been to, Slipknot and shit, but not a lot of people, But anyway, it was my first time in an arena, jam-packed, with an artist like Bad Bunny.
Wow.
And it's just my thing is, if I get so excited singing along to Bad Bunny at a bar, at a place or whatever, and I still get that feeling, imagine thousands and thousands and thousands of people just fucking singing along the same way.
Yeah.
And it's just it's not just the music, it's the ambiance. Bad Bunny, that ass knows how to throw a performance.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that I really fell in love with the show the most.
Yeah.
Is the man knows how to throw a performance.
Yeah, because you didn't post a video
bro.
And I'm like, yo, are you okay?
Yeah, I saw that.
Are you all right?
But given when I was where I was seated, anyways, when you go inside, it's very limited the service in there unless you're roaming around the circle of the arena. Once you go inside, that's when it becomes more limited with the service. And I was just like, fuck that. I need to conserve this battery because I need to share these mememories. I need to save these memories more or less.
Absolutely. I'm glad you did that because you're a real big Bad Bunny fan.
Yeah.
And it's bro, I've got to know you. I got to know you now. We've been doing this for a while. And without saying anything, I'm glad you got a chance to experience that with your phone down a little bit.
Yeah.
And just take it in, because you are like probably
my boy said like, yo,
the biggest Bad Bunny fan I know.
My boy was like, how long you been a Bad Bunny fan? Like when I said 2016 when he was first coming out, he was like, damn, I didn't even know he was out that long. Like, yeah, like he was like, and going back, not going back, but like it's more or less stealing what Alex was saying, because I can so much relate. Yeah. A lot of people like to gatekeep that era of, Bad Bunny was like, oh, you weren't listening to him when he was featuring and all this and the third. But it's okay.
When all he was doing was
because
featuring.
At the end of the day, given whatever you want to get into, you get in it at a certain stage. Look at me, I got into pro wrestling, 2004, but I probably know more about wrestling than any other people who has been on it for 30 plus years, you know what I mean? So those were one prime examples of, and also, I met my IG crush.
Oh, yes, look at that.
I was about that.
That was pretty dope, because
your Instagram crush.
Yeah.
Is this like an IG crush that like you know who this person is?
Well, we don't know each other. We met each other on Hinge.
Nice.
And I don't know where she was living at before Boston. I can't really recall. But we stayed in contact. Like we would talk here and there, and then, we've established, like, oh, she finds me attractive, I find her attractive, whatever. Conversation never really like sparked up like crazy.
Of course, that's how it goes.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm there thinking like, well, I'm going to Boston, and I hit her up like, yo, you going to a Boston show? And she's like, wait, you're here in Boston? And I'm like, yeah. And then I asked her like, oh, where you seated at, whatever. Like, oh no, I'm in this section and I'm in that section.
She had better seats than you. You had better seats.
No, we were in the same balcony. She was like in 322 and I was in 329. So,
okay.
So if I could look to my right, she was like diagonally.
Yeah.
Meet me by the popcorn
stand. Yeah, and no, funny enough, I was so at the time that she had already gotten to the arena, I was doing the line for the merch. So I got this shirt and another shirt.
Nice.
And the thing is like, fuck, I don't want to lose the spot on the merch line, and she's about to make her moves like towards me, so like we can meet up. And right away I hit up my boy like, yo, please come down, because they already knew. I already told the people that I was with like, yo, I might meet my IG crush and shit. So he had came down like right away. He took my spot, and then she showed up, and I wouldn't say it was awkward, but it just sucked that it was so brief. And I was like, yo, let's take a picture at least. We took a picture and everything. And I see my boy just smirking from mad deep, like okay. But yeah, it was pretty dope. I mean, and I told her like, yo, it sucks that it's so brief, but like it was so nice to finally like, break the ice and at least say hi to you.
Get you back in Boston.
I mean, I'm always coming back down to Boston. I mean, my next goal that I do, if I do end up in Boston, is for September 10th for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice.
For Fenway Park, because they're doing that tour right now.
Wow,
when they start their tour, they're gonna do it outside the country, and then when they come into the United States, they're going to be doing all the shows.
Keep me posted. I might really want
that. Sounds like a good concert.
Yeah. Fenway Park, because I usually go Fenway Park for the Red Sox games. They usually play around the time of my birthday, so why the fuck not? Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's something I want to scratch off the bucket list.
All right, let's do it.
When's your birthday again?
September 11th.
Keep forgetting that we're both.
Wow, what a day.
Mine's September 5th.
Christ.
Yeah, that's an interesting. Yeah, 20 years ago, don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
How was you said you had fun in your experience, right?
I had a lot of fun. I what's funny is that most of the things he said, I reminisce with, which was the fact that you're literally in a room filled with mad people feeling the fuck out of every song that was dropping.
Yeah.
Right? The thing I made different this time around for this concert compared to the last concert I went to, which was Aventura, is that this time around, so for this new album, I don't know all the songs.
Okay.
So, but I did love Yaga Lo Que Me Da La Gana more.
Yeah.
So I was more excited for that and all his singles.
Okay.
So the last 3 songs that he had, I was like, this is time for me to go get more alcohol. So I did. No line. Perfect. Awesome. Came back. He was still doing his last song from the album. I was like, bet. Then there's like a 3-minute intermission, and then the video plays. And I recognized that video is the same for Si Ve a Tu Mamá. And I saw that it's like a kid. He's like, oh, when I escucho Bad Bunny, like that, and then that shit fucking echoes, and then it goes to the first song. And I'm like, and I'm like, thank God, and I'm fucking lit as hell. It was fun. It was like, I'm curious to how y'all feel about the whole recording video in a concert thing, because for me, this time around, I was like, you know what? Let me take a good amount, but I'm gonna have this shit right here, and I'm gonna be watching. Okay. Like I'm like, let's say I'm watching the concert, but I'm having the video recording at the same time. I ain't looking through my phone.
I did that with when I went to a Dipset concert. I did that. I was like, because I was close enough, so I recorded like this, but I'm looking.
Right.
I'm just holding my hand. Now, when I went to like other concerts and all that, I've done the whole like phone thing and all that. Then when I look back at it, I'm like, I don't know if I really enjoy it. I'm not trying to record. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm not trying to record everything.
Okay. I feel that.
Trying to record. Let's record one or two songs, the good ones. The good ones I like, and then let's not. Because I went to the Barclays. I went to go see Above and Beyond, which is an EDM group, and I Snapchatted everything, and then when I look back at it, it's kind of like cringe. I kind of cringe at it. It's kind of cringy. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm annoying, and then I hear my voice.
I feel like the older we get, though, I personally want to take more photos and videos of my own shit. Because what I would feel is like, I would feel that same thing. I'm like, oh, I don't want to like either hear myself or see. But I feel like that picture or that video.
Oh, the picture's fine.
Really turns it on. Like when you hear it, when you heard it live, it's so much different.
Yeah.
Than when I've watched a video, then someone posted up.
And not only that, so for example, I had my shades on. I mean, because throughout the whole day I was like roaming around and I had my shades on, and there were certain times where I had my shades on, and I know like I'm doing the same thing that you just finished saying, that, and like which is there, and even if when I watch some of the videos, like I'm out of frame and shit because it's whatever. But there were times when we're like, let me put my shades on because I really want to see this individual because like my favorite artist. So
right.
So, but I think it really depends on what kind of shows are. Because for example, I like to go to hardcore shows, and for example, I need to hold my phone very tightly because motherfuckers be moshing.
Right.
I don't know if I told you the story with Turnstile. Like as soon as the set started, there's a motherfucker who flips on me. My phone drops, and it's just like, what am I gonna do? Look for my phone the whole set? No. And then I just continue. And then when they were slowed down before they played another song, I tell my boy, like, yo, you see my phone? They're like, I don't know. I saw a phone right there next to the drummer. And then I climb like, holy fuck, there's my phone. It's
like nobody stole it.
Yeah, no, I mean, hardcore shows are very like, yo, whose phone? Like we're very respectful when it comes to, because it's a community at the end of the day. But all in all, man, I advise anybody who hasn't seen Bad Bunny, I think that you should just go for the performance itself, man.
Yeah, for the atmosphere, honestly, was lit. It's not like I was interacting with mad people or nothing.
Yeah.
But the funniest shit is the sharks.
Oh yeah, there's sharks everywhere.
Sharks?
Yeah, people dressed up. Had like it's like the same costume, but then I saw like a pink one and whatever. But I felt like that was the best marketing tool. I feel like that was planted.
Because it started on the West Coast dates.
Really?
When they started popping out, like, oh, there's a whole section of people dressed as sharks. And then people started catching on, like, oh, let's start buying shark costumes. As soon as I went to the bathroom, I saw two dudes like already.
Yeah, putting the shark costume on.
Fucking love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it.
Because that's like you are committed.
Yeah.
Because Sapphire plays at the end.
Yeah, it was towards the end.
How wild was Sapphire?
Very wild.
Very wild.
Because it was towards the end.
Sapphire were like the two like chicks were going fucking nuts.
I had some chick next to me. She was I guess the mother of the girl next to her or whatever, but
the mother?
She was a mother.
Oh, you know how I feel
it has nothing to do with what I'm gonna say next, but it's just like not because all right, so when me and my boy we're going back to the seat that we had already bought the shirts. It was like, yo, switch seats with me because that's where all the girls are at. And like, nigga, initially I wanted you to sit next to your girl. So like, because at first it was our home girl, my boy's girl, and then myself, and then my boy, but it was just like, okay, the DJ's playing whatever. We got time to, settle and do what we got to do. And like, yo, let's just make the merch line now, whatever. We went down. But by the time we came up, he's just like, yo, sit next to me to my right, because all the girls are lined up. Because I guess like where I sat, there was like mad chicks to my right. But there was this one woman right next to me, and it's like the screaming. Oh my fucking God. At one point I had to go like this, so the screaming could go that way. Because she was like diagonally in my fucking ear. Like,
that's annoying.
Calm down. But to be honest, it was the loudest I ever heard anything ever. Arena, whatever show or event that's going on, that is the loudest I ever heard in an arena.
I might have to make the stadium tour then.
Amazing, bro.
I might have to make the stadium tour.
Do it.
It's like that. I gotta do that, man.
No, there's definitely some place. I mean, the seats I have now are going for like $150 each, even on resale. And they're far, but even from experiencing that, I'm like, I already experienced the concert.
I don't care if I gotta win the 4 train.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Right.
I'll get my big
you'll hear that shit from there.
Yeah, you'll hear it good. And it's just like, I feel like it's more about who's around you, because at the end of the day, you can only do so much to get too close to the artist.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing a hefty bag. But I feel like it's just the community. That's what matters most.
I think you gotta love that artist to be right there, and you're like, I need to feel this motherfucker next to me.
Drop the bag to be right there.
But seeing him while I was out my own eyes, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, the fact that I could, because the phone doesn't do it justice. So like, even where I was sitting, it was like, oh, that's Bad Bunny. Like, I know what the fucking guy looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was still, all in all, 10 out of 10.
Before y'all move on, what happened? What was like the pre-show? Because I got there I got there like 2 hours, because he started 2 hours late, an hour late, which is like what they do. But because of my back, I was like, let me just make sure I get there early for the Uber, so it's not expensive. And
that's why you put the caption.
Yeah, so and then I was sitting down because at one point I couldn't sit down, and now I can clearly. But so I did that. So who was there? Because we had a heavy hitters DJ named Chris G, and then we had Funk Flex. And then they came and said like, "You guys want to watch this Bad Bunny concert?" And then
it was. I think it was one DJ. I didn't get there in time to know who the guy was or even analyze who the guy was because while he was there, he was just okay. Let me take the time to do the merch, whatever. And even when we came back, we still waited like a 20-minute wait, and it was just a DJ playing. Bad Bunny didn't go on to like fucking 9:30, and he went all the way to 11:40.
Yeah,
wow, 30 songs, bro.
Some people thought that was short.
Nah, man, for 30 songs, one he only brought out Mora for same thing. For that one song, and he didn't bring out nobody else.
Nah.
So for him to do 30 songs by himself, that's still you do 30 songs by your fucking self.
No.
Yeah,
that's a lot,
crazy.
bro.
But he's going, and the thing that is crazy is that he's going back to back. Friday, I think Friday and Thursday, he was in New Jersey. Saturday, Brooklyn. Sunday, Brooklyn. Monday, Boston.
No, he said, so last week, Wednesday, he did PA, because my homegirl went.
Look at that.
So that was Wednesday, and then Thursday he's traveling. Friday he did New Jersey, and then he went back to back at Barclays. So Monday he took a day off. Tuesday he did Boston last night. Tonight he's in Montreal, from what I read.
My God.
Then I think he's taking another day off, and then by the time he's coming down, I think he's gonna hit Atlanta, whatever. And then to end it all, he's gonna do a trifecta in Miami.
What does a trifecta mean?
He's going 3 straight days in Miami.
That's crazy.
So it's like, my nigga, the grind is real. And then on top of that, you got to get ready for a stadium tour.
Then after that, I'm assuming he takes a week or two and then gets ready for this. I
mean, it makes me wonder what an artist does in a day, and then they got to go perform.
Yeah.
Like full, because you can't walk in, because Bad Bunny got to be Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That's what, like, you got to be Fridge, you got to be each other. Like, you got to come in and be yourself authentically. Mm-hmm. But when you're tired, you're tired. Not you, Hector. Stay there. Yo, but that being said, you and Hector gotta go to it. You, Hector, and Karina gotta go to the shows because they love like hardcore shows. They love like their rock shows.
I told every time that you guys are at the Stumble In, I forget. They're like, damn, that's his gig on Saturdays. Like I miss it. Like I miss fucking Hector and all that. So it's like we be hitting each other up in the DMs here and there. I'm slowly stealing your friend's Fridge.
That's fine. I'm start getting your inboxes too now. Ready to pod?
Let's fucking do it.
All right. Ready?
You know what's funny is I have a feeling about what you're gonna talk about, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be here for that one. Got it.
Okay. So
I know.
You have no idea what we're talking about.
I know. I have an idea of one thing you're gonna talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, the first fight happened in City Island.
Damn. No.
Shocker.
The first fight already happened. It just hit like, it's not even 70-degree weather yet. It's been like, what, 68, 69?
It's only been 70 like once or
one
twice.
Day and there's already a fight?
In the past month.
Tony Spears is not that good.
What?
You heard me. Tony Spears is not that good.
No. That was Seafood City.
What are you talking about? You had the fight?
I went to City Island.
Oh, City Island?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said there was a fight at City Island.
Oh, yeah. Is that not where Tony Spears is?
Tony's.
What's across the street from Tony Spears?
I can't recall. I haven't been there in so long.
It's Johnny's,
and then Seafood City.
and then all the.
Where was the fight?
Where the last one that went viral.
Seafood City.
Seafood City? Where the chairs were being thrown and shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Wow.
I think it was like, last summer or 2 summers ago that video became viral?
Yeah, it was just like fucking WrestleMania. It was a TLC match.
It was like a chairs match.
Yeah, it was a chairs match.
This showed up in your Citizen tab? Like, how do you know this?
No, bro.
Twitter's a crazy world.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Twitter.
I love Twitter just because of that.
Do you go to City Island a lot? Oh.
Nah, I went there last time, 2017. Yeah, I don't really go out to those parts as much. Like, I'm not too crazy about those type of areas just because I know, I'm gonna say that I walk with fear and shit, but it's just like, it's not my vibe, you know? Like, I'm down, but it's just like
seafood?
I like seafood. I fuck with seafood, especially fried shrimp and shit. But I'm not the type of individual to be like, oh yeah, let's go to City Island and shit. You know, if I'm gonna take you to eat fucking seafood, we're going to a good, like I want to say a good place, but like I'm gonna do my research and be like, you know what, let's go somewhere where not a lot of people are at.
That's fair.
Where we could avoid trouble, especially if you're with a lady and shit. You would like to take her somewhere not fucking basic.
Yeah, you don't want to get a chair thrown at you.
Exactly. Like, oh, so how was your fucking day? And next thing you know, a stool hits you in the face.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sipping on your $18 Dulce Colada and boom.
All watered down and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Eddin, what's up with you?
So I just realized I'm biased because I can't really eat a lot of seafood.
You
I can't have crustaceans, which are like anything that looks like a bug. So like lobster, crab, shrimp. I can't have those things. So that's also kind of why I'm like, that's actually kind of why. Because what I used to have as a child was raw clams. Fun fact.
Raw clams. Wow.
Yeah.
I had clams in DR.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were amazing.
It tastes like the sea, bro.
Yeah.
I don't go to City Island much, but I'm one of those guys, because I don't eat seafood.
Okay.
So I'm one of those guys that will go and get chicken fingers.
Okay.
Oh, you're a basic guy.
Yeah, people hate me.
Let me get the tender and
Chicken fries.
Yeah, I go for the ambiance.
Grow up, Fridge.
I go for the ambiance.
Grow up.
I don't even buy Dulce Coladas. I don't buy Henny Coladas anymore. I buy the Virgin Coladas and bring my own Henny.
That's
You're so...
not a bad idea.
That is not. That is not.
It's not a bad idea. But those Virgin Coladas taste good too. I'm not going to lie. Like,
but listen, the Henny Coladas is like, they're like $18. 18, 7. Every summer they go up $1, right?
that's pretty crazy.
So they're at 18 right now, 18, 17, right? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna drink 3. I'm gonna be mad because I could have just bought the big handle and I could have drink that straight because I'm not gonna be that lit. Mm-hmm. For that, I go buy a regular Virgin Colada for like $4 because it's virgin. It's like $4 or $5 the most. Pour your own fucking Henny in it and you're good.
That's true. I think that's not a bad because most people drive or take the bus there.
Yeah, that's how I got there last time. Yeah. And I don't blame you because I did that shit once in Miami when I was in fucking Miami. And it's just like, if I'm gonna go these places, I want to budget myself. And it's just like, let me go to the liquor store. Let me get this. And they're like, yo, let me get some Coke. And boom, boom, boom. And
Coke?
Then, hold on. No, Coca-Cola, guys.
First of all, you said Miami.
Yeah, oh,
you set it up.
Funny story about that. I think I was in Miami and there was this like old head and he was like with his little dog and a bike. I forgot the dog's name or whatever, but then he's like talking to the guy, vamos con un perico ahí por ahí. And so it's like he's talking to his dog about go getting perico and shit. But I went to the place, we were having a good time, everything was cool and all. And I was like, if I'm gonna be buying drinks, I think I'm gonna save $1 if I just get my little chatica. Like, yo, let me just get some Coca-Cola, whatever. Entonces me iba para el baño y and that's it. And I'll come back normal. So I feel you in that regard. So like when it comes to going to City Island, going to those places, I try to avoid that fucking trouble as much as possible.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo no busco problema.
What's like the one thing you got to make sure you get when you go to City Island?
Again, I said I'm a fried shrimp fan, so I like fried shrimp and the fries. Yeah.
Fair. And then, but is there any reason why you don't like seafood? Or are you just one of those like since forever?
Yes,
like,
forever. I just don't like.
The motherfucker orders chicken tenders and fries. What do you expect?
No fish either? Like no straight up regular fish?
No fish.
Oh, you don't like no fish?
Nah. Last time I had shrimp, I almost threw up. Like,
whoa.
The way this gonna sound really.
No, go for it.
Pause, guys. The way it goes down my mouth.
Yeah,
just feels
hey, yo!
You said the shrimp going down his throat.
I had to. I have the perfect clip for the edit.
the way it just goes down is just not. It's not the.
That's okay.
I think with me, my beef with fish is like if it has all those little bones and shit. That's when it's like, nah, I'm not with it. Because then it's like, why am I picking my food out so much? Like, why I gotta do all this to make sure that I don't get fucking...
I feel that. Okay.
You feel me? So it's like even when mommy
bones.
makes fucking fish, like I don't mind her making fish and shit, but it's just like, bro, just make the fish with like less fucking pinilla, whatever you fucking call it.
How tight do you get about... Do you eat the poop lines?
No, hell no. I've been taught, even when I was like, desde chiquito, when mom, like when I was like, you know, she was teaching me like, oh, help me prep, whatever.
Yeah,
she told me like, take off the hard shell and then cut open the spine and then take off that little line that looks.
It's like, it has like a poop line in its back.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But my girl was like, is really anal about that. And then some places be cooking the shrimp with the poop line.
Like that.
But it has the shell on with it too, so I guess that makes sense. But can you get the poop line out without the shell?
Seafood roast?
Nah, ever since growing up, I've always had shrimp like without the hard thing, and it's just like it just curls. It's just the meat itself.
Right.
Pause. Before I
don't know if you heard it earlier. You said you had beef with fish, which is hilarious.
No. We had the argument was the other day that lasagna with rice. That was the beef.
Yeah, that was the beef.
What do you mean?
So like you get lasagna and then
yeah, lasagna and rice. Tune back to our last episode to hear it, Eddin.
I don't listen to this.
Oh. Go fuck yourself.
Would you rather me lie to you that I listen to that?
No.
You see, like,
no, because then I would ask you.
I show you support more than listening to it. I'll just be there like, ha! And that's it.
That's why I've been trying to do a better job with the clips.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just get the clips.
Get the clip.
Yeah.
Daddy Yankee retiring.
They sent me that right when I was at Bad Bunny.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You found out then? Yeah, I hit this guy up. It was like, he goes, wow.
I'm like, what? I'm like, he's retiring? I went on the website. I'm like, oh yeah, he's already retiring.
Yeah, he put it on Instagram, and he's doing the final tour too.
Yeah, he's getting a new album and a final tour, which I think is kind of hardcore to do.
They're like, yo, let me go out with a bang. What if the album sucks?
That tour gonna make mad money.
My friend,
regardless, because this is
my friend, my friend Yuvelki is gonna be really excited. Yes, I called her by her first name, Yuvelki. She's the biggest Daddy Yankee fan I know. She, I've known her since I was 17, so that's my bestie. She's a big ass Daddy Yankee fan. Named her son Raymond after.
Oh, nice.
After him.
Is his name Raymond?
Yeah. His first name is Raymond.
I didn't know that. I always knew him as Daddy Yankee.
I just thought
so if that album sucks, imagine baby name Daddy Yankee.
That would be crazy.
But she's gonna be. Yuvi's gonna be really mad if that album's. Yuvi, I love you. You're gonna be really mad if that album sucks. But yeah, he's retiring.
It's crazy that a bullet. One bullet changed his whole life.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a baseball player.
He was supposed to be a baseball player. He liked baseball, and then I think it was like what do you call it? One of those when you're just a passerby and
stand.
No, there's a specific word for it. When you're just walking around, you get shot because there's a drive-by. A straight bullet. A straight bullet. Yeah, he got hit by a straight bullet. I think that's what was the case. I don't think that he was gang affiliated or whatever, but I think he got hit with a straight bullet and that fucked up his career. And then look at him now.
They became an artist, made millions of dollars.
Look at him now.
Started with Nicky Jam.
I feel like he had a good comeback.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Like a small good comeback.
When he was
enough time to kind of push forward the next generation of reggaeton artists.
Understood, yeah.
And then now to retire. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like a comic book thing where it's like you stay long enough to be a hero instead of too long to be a villain.
We hate this guy.
Yeah.
Stinks.
It can't happen.
It
can't happen. You could say some dumb shit by accident, and then next thing you know, all you think about is the dumb shit you said.
Look at cancel culture now.
I fuck around and not joke about this, but he's had one hell of a career. I mean, he's one of the goats in reggaeton.
What are you would say, or one of your favorite songs by him? Now that he's leaving and shit.
I like everything he did. I like everything he did with Nicky Jam. I like the beginning with Nicky Jam.
We're talking about 2003 or 4.
No, 2002.
2002.
Which is 20 years ago.
First album I think was 2002.
Well, he's been around forever, but
no, of course, yeah.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
It's crazy. Every song he did with Nicky Jam, I like.
But I think like just growing up, like being in junior high and shit, and then being in that era of reggaeton.
Yeah.
Like that shit, I don't think no other person, like if you could love reggaeton, but to live at that time where it was just like, nigga, like, tú me entiendes? Like, I don't think anybody else could experience that but us.
I also like the one song he did in English.
He did a song in English?
Anybody Fino. Yeah. I joke around. That's not my favorite song, but yeah, everything he did with Nicky Jam. Cause you're the only girl for me. All I want is
Okay, I remember.
Yeah, that one. But no. That one, say you a badass, baby, you hot. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? But no. Everything he did with Nicky Jam is obviously one of my favorites.
I think everything has touched, but if I had to say, I would say Latillazo.
Oh, Latillazo.
Lo que pasó, pasó.
Don't say Gasolina, please.
No, I'm not going to say
White people
Gasolina.
love Gasolina.
No, I'm not going to say Gasolina.
White people love Gasolina. Obviously, that's the one that got him on the map, but white people love Gasolina.
Listen to the theme of that song is ridiculous, and as a child, I sang that out loud. That is a crazy ass theme for a song.
You was the girl? You was the girl?
I definitely say, I probably did say both. Like Dame la Gasolina.
Yeah,
which is wild.
It's weird when your grandmother sings.
Which with my voice, with the tone of my voice at that time, I definitely sound like a girl.
That was me last night for Bad Bunny. I was doing Sorty Poppy. I was like, I'm doing the girl version too. So see? What?
Exactly. You can't help it.
You can't help it.
But how about bad songs from Daddy Yankee?
Bad songs.
You guys remember Zona the Gangsta?
Zona the Gangsta.
That was
La vida real.
Not a horrible song, but that is a funny.
Yeah, it was a funny song. It's like, come on, bro.
That one.
Where's the perreo at?
The English one.
The one he did with Zion Lennox, Tu Príncipe.
That was a good one.
I love that song.
That was a good one.
And even when he started coming back slowly, when like con calma, like even the recent ones are pretty dope. I like that one.
Shaky.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, when I was in Puerto Rico, I heard that song.
OD, bro.
Fucking
OD.
Yeah, I was like, if I hear this song one more time, put a bullet through my fucking head.
White girls love that song, bro.
Huh?
I remember when I was DJing, white girls were asking me for that song specifically.
That ain't Gasolina.
That's the white people anthem. when they want to be like, because that's it, Suavemente for them. Like if you ask for Suavemente, it's like, why are you even doing this?
And when black DJs play Spanish music, they play Suavemente and Gasolina.
And guess what? We eat it all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
We eat it all the time. As much as I feel like as a but I just feel like you can't play it uptown. If you uptown,
hell no.
If you go to if I go to Locksmith and I hear Gasolina,
I got a story about that.
Oh, if you go uptown and if you go to Locksmith and hear Gasolina,
and because I know I've seen the DJs go there and they're really great DJs. I'd be surprised, but I'd have to trust them. I have to trust them that it was played for a reason.
There was a DJ, I can't recall who it was. Again, I know it was in Crema, I know it was in Ultraviolet, I know it was in Joe Q.
Ooh, shout out to all of them.
To all of them. Shout out to all of them.
Shout out to Dina Lou.
Shout out to Dina Lou.
But there was one time, I can't recall, I think it was like a month and a half ago. I can't even recall how long ago it was, but I was at Locksmith and was a DJ. And it's
Hassan.
And I'm like, yeah, this DJ's not that good. Like the transitions of songs and shit wasn't that good. And then at one point he did play Suavemente. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna close my tab and go to Monkey Room.
See, so I think Gasolina is much more accepted than Suavemente. Because at least Suavemente you have to change the whole vibe almost, even if it's merengue. Gasolina. Guys
are still there. It still plays a play.
Guys are happy that girls are dancing, so it's like why?
Plays a role, but nobody's gonna be dancing to Suavemente. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna have to change the whole atmosphere.
No. Suavemente.
But regardless of all, thank you, Daddy Yankee, man. Thank you for all the contributions. Thank you for everything, bro. Like you're really the big boss, bro. Like you're the man.
Yeah, you did good. What you got?
I want to get a little controversial.
I knew it. I'm waiting. I know. I feel like I know what it is.
I want to get a little controversial, and before I get going, this is just for me. I'm still in an educated, in a learning role.
Here we go.
About the specific topic. And it's been stirring up the media lately.
Here it is.
If I say anything that you may find, offensive to it, we can have the conversation. I am willing to listen and learn. But
however,
what are your thoughts on the NCAA trans athlete?
I saw this coming.
As a woman. She's a transgender woman.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe the correct term is cis. When they still have the
when you are of the gender that you were born with.
Yes.
You are either a cis male or cis female, and there's
cis male.
Cis CIS.
CIS. Okay.
Which I don't know what that stands for in long form, but that's the short way. Yeah.
I was trying to. Never mind.
So again, I've been trying to figure out the situations, and then I'm reading that when
she still has
male genitalia.
She has a dick.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just getting to the point.
No, I get it.
I haven't said nothing bad yet.
No, I know.
But there is a little. Don't get it twisted. There is a little comedy on the fact that we're in a room of people who are not. There's no one that 100% knows this exactly unless you're like a scientist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
again, if I say anything, it's just for me. I'm still in the learning process.
Okay.
So when she was competing as a male, still she was ranked number 462.
Yes.
In the rankings.
Okay.
She competes as a female and she is fucking killing it, and she's now ranked number 1. What are your thoughts on trans athletes competing in sports?
I feel like I have an opinion that I feel like it's gonna ruin you guys. So I'm gonna let y'all go first. No, y'all go first.
Okay.
I mean,
how do you feel about?
To be honest, it is what it is. But I'm gonna just be real.
Shoot. No, we're here to discuss.
When you're 462 as a male and you become number 1 as a woman,
yeah,
come on, there's got to be that's unfair.
There has to be something kind of between that's that you have the lead. What is it that
it's physical dominance.
Yes.
And it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but that's what it is. It's physical dominance. It is. I feel bad for the girl that trained her life. No, all right, yeah, I get it. And I was reading this on the page. I was reading this on the Shade Room page.
Yes.
And it's all right, women are always let's be open to it, whatever. But now now the same people who you just said let's be open to whoop your ass in the sport, and now it's like, oh, she said, come on, it's cheating, I feel bad for the girl that was number 2 who trained her ass off and just lost to a dude that decided.
I would agree with you on that, because everybody knows who's been listening. You know personally that I work in pools. I've been 13 years in pools. I seen kids, from some young age, you know, training their ass off, you know, and some of them do become really good swimmers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it sucks, you know, that it's like you worked your ass off and then like just to come in second place. You know what I mean?
And it's not even, all right, you was 13th and now you're number one. You were 462 and now you're number one. Somewhere along that, all right, somewhere along the line, there's one of those men.
There's something, you know.
There.
And I think, como te digo? Oh, fuck. I lost my train of thought a bit, but again, we're not disregarding the fact that, you know, trans people do deserve their rights. They deserve their rights.
Absolutely. This has nothing to do with rights.
You know, they deserve to live a happy and safe life.
All right, I would like to ask someone that's trans, do you guys think that's right? Not you guys, what, do you think that's right?
Again, the hilarity is in the fact that, yeah, exactly.
Do you think that's right that you just switch sides and you went from 462 to number one? Like, that's not.
I'm not going to say this was like the best source for me to be like, oh, let me see how I feel about this because I already felt about it. Yeah. But before I came over here to the studio, I said like, yo, let me revisit that South Park episode in where
oh God,
yes, PC Principal's wife, she was like training for the strong woman competition, and she was confident like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy the competition, this and the third. So then when she gets to the event and when I'm like, oh, so what do you think about her new the new competitor who just identified as a woman 2 weeks ago, and the person that comes in is someone a portrayal of macho man and shit. And like, ¿tú me entiendes? So it's just like,
this is a recent episode?
No, this was in season 23, episode 7. Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
What year would that be?
They were what, 25, 26?
Oh, so 5 years ago?
Not long ago.
So that's
PC Principal
which is very, oh really? Okay, yeah. So no,
because PC Principal's in it, so this was very recent.
I just love that they grasp on things on very.
It was hilarious to me how that episode turned out because yes, the emphasis, not the emphasis, but like, it was more or less okay. So PC Principal's wife was training to be this, and then comes this new competitor who identifies as a woman, crushes the competition. But then in school, Cartman, he has this whole board game club thing, and he's just him and the boys. And then the girls join the club, but the girls are better than the boys at the board game. So then fucking Cartman goes to Senate and says, nah, I don't think it's fair that the woman should, intrigue into this. So like, I think that we should have our own thing. And then supposedly the Supreme Court passes down the law. And then when the Supreme Court passes down the law, the girls have their own shit. But when the girls have their own club, they have all the fucking board games. They have an old podcast. They have games that haven't even come out yet. And then Cartman's just like, what the fuck? Like, can we join? Like, no, this is for girls only. Now get the fuck out. So it's like, it's very a great area. I was like, okay, can we do this together, or can we each have our own separate things?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, is it like, you know how the Special Olympics have their own?
They have their own thing.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Would
it be wrong? Would it be wrong? It's just a question.
It's just
yeah.
Would it be wrong? Would it be wrong?
No, it's just again, the hilarity to me is that.
I disagree. I'm asking the question. Would it be wrong if transsexuals had their own?
It's just you can't compare the transsexual people.
I don't think you can.
To the Special Olympics.
Spectrum. Yeah,
I'm not saying they are. I'm not comparing.
I know.
I'm just giving.
Just look at the ringer.
I'm just giving an idea.
Oh man, that was Johnny Knoxville was old.
Yeah, not looking too much into it. I'm giving an idea.
But you know what's funny? But then what if that happened?
Not in the regular Olympics?
Yeah, you could. I mean,
so shouldn't they have like a trans Olympics? I'm asking.
The conversation also is like, should they be mixing people who are trans with what you would say like binary men and women sports? Now this is what I'm going to tell you.
Shoot.
Go ahead, bro. Help us out here.
You know why people give a fuck right now about this? Because one is definitely because the transsexual conversation is very common as of now because people are still trying to figure it out and make it a norm in society. And with the norm comes with people who are the extremes of either side. You know why we care? Because they won. Because they're number one. Because they're winning. But if they were whack as fuck, no one would give a shit.
You're 100% right.
No one would give a fuck.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I think you're right.
You're right.
You're 100%
No one cares. And the people I've seen, most people I've come across are usually cis men or women and who I've been in conversation with that. And it's the same people who have given that perspective is like, is that fair? But is it fair if they suck? Is something I kind of want to see what people feel about.
Nah, I mean, I feel like it's not fair, period.
But if they, but I feel like the conversation wouldn't even be happening if they sucked.
Well, what if it was the other way around?
As in, like, if we put a cis person in a trans, well, there's no.
Well, what if the woman was a trans and became a man, and then you put them in the race,
and then they were good?
And
I think that's a thing.
If they
happened. Yeah.
I think it's happened, and they haven't, like, for example, they haven't like won or something. That's why you don't know about it like that. Like, for example, you don't know of an example of that because there hasn't been a situation in where
someone was really good.
Yeah, ¿tú me entiendes?
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think, damn, again, I'm not trying to say something out of line, but I'm just really trying to, like, get to the, an understanding of this. But if I'm not mistaken, the Leah Thomas, she was still, has testosterone in her since she still has her male,
That's her name?
Leah Thomas, Leah Thomas.
She identifies as Leah Thomas, a woman, she identifies as Leah Thomas.
Okay.
So she still has the male genitalia, so she's still producing testosterone. So that plays an edge. So think about Olympic sports, whether it be a men's event or a woman's event.
It's like taking AGH.
It's like taking AGH. Basically, it's like, okay, so are we going to allow people to take PEDs and shit to attend these events? You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's not a bad way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Another perspective I've seen is of the fact that a lot of people who are in trans, some people are trans and they don't do any of the chemical based thing, but that's the thing. This is stuff we don't know about.
Exactly.
So, and that's actually more of a personal note for her, in figuring out that, but we don't know that she might be taking estrogen and then that could be affecting her and almost puts her in part, but biologically, there's no way of saying who could be better in that scale outside of skill.
True.
And again, this is why I keep thinking if she was whack, no one would give a fuck about
Nobody would
this.
be talking.
That's true. I agree.
I think like the gap between the ranks as a male to identify as a woman, as a trans woman, is just like, it's so crazy. 462 to number one, you know what I mean? So that's what's crazy.
Gap.
And
imagine
all this right-wing media is just like, bashing it like crazy, and that's why I think they're making a big deal out of it.
Imagine there was a world where they were like, nah, we don't fuck with this. Stay there. And then what if she started kicking fucking ass in the male Olympics, swimming Olympics? Then what are you going to tell her?
Can't tell her shit. Can't tell her shit.
What do you do there, though?
There you go.
The sport sees her as what she was born as.
Yeah.
But she's identifies as a woman and socially as a woman. But then let's say she's dominating in the male Olympics. What do you say to her now?
Yeah.
If she wasn't winning, no one would care.
She wasn't winning, no one would care.
That is true.
As much. Because what's cool about this is the conversation of it and trying to be more open. And the funny to me is just how we kind of do have to be on eggshells, understandably. We have responsibility of that.
Exactly.
But it's just how good can we do it?
Gap, though. 4.6.
You know what's funny? The number sounds big.
I'm starting to think, was she really 462?
Also,
ranked up from NCAA athletes, from what I'm understanding, yes.
I think it sounds like a big ass number, but there's also like thousands of athletes.
That's what I said. We gotta ask a swimmer. Like, it's not bad. Like, is that bad?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe like, no, that's actually not bad at all. It's almost like number 15.
I mean, I do give her credit because she's still sticking to what she loves to do. She still loves to swim.
Yeah, at least she kicking ass too.
Apparently.
But now I guess some people wonder if something like that. You know what people are afraid of is the abuse. Let's say she's living her life.
Yeah.
Let's say someone honestly thought of a plan of transitioning just to get ahead. Yeah. That's just abusing a situation where now you're affecting a whole society of people who are just trying to get by, but you're abusing it and you're making them look bad.
That goes with the whole South Park episode I was telling you. So the conclusion towards that person identified as a woman in the strong woman competition, it was the guy was a misogynist, like he just hates women in general. So he's like, you know what? So when the PC principal's wife, she happened to be the ex of the new person who identified, and like, oh no, because when I broke up with him, he felt like he lost to a girl. So he felt like by identifying, like, oh, he's gonna get at women in this way. So it goes back to what he just finished saying. Like, now, if you're just abusing it, then you deserve to get scolded.
Yo, at the end of the day, Leah, fuck these bitches, man. Go get that money. Go get that money.
That's a good one.
And then anyone else who sees that, try to beat her.
There you go. There you go. Just fucking work harder.
Yeah.
I have something I really want to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it and then Hector bleeps it.
Yeah. All right. Imagine she wins.
Hector has been bleeping a lot lately.
Imagine she wins and then sticks her dick out like,
Nah, keep that, Hector. He needs to learn from his mistakes. He needs to learn from his mistakes.
Oh my God.
Fuck you all.
But out of all the things,
all jokes aside,
her dick.
Come on now, dog.
Because I have a dig and I'm a woman now. Fuck you. So prove the point. Harder. So
Come
harder.
down, Skeet Davidson.
Not prove the point harder.
all right, Hector's gonna have to. Is this cool even?
I don't know. I mean, you could guess that on your end.
Yo, leave that shit. Fuck it. This is the Yerrr podcast. Fuck that shit. Leave that shit.
Leave it. I'll take the heat like I always do. It is what it is.
If someone listens to our entire conversation and then hears that one joke and goes, "This is the basis of the conversation," you're not listening.
Making this the title of the episode.
Yeah, you're not listening. If you're don't Joe Rogan us.
Yeah,
listen to the context.
You want to go with questions?
Yeah, because fuck that Ace Family shit. But yeah, they quit YouTube.
That what family shit?
The Ace Family, the family vloggers that just been going around since 2006.
I don't know.
Well, okay, the only reason I know who these people are is because my best friend, she watches them, and it's just like I know about them because they're known. And
you said Ace Family?
The Ace Family. They go by the Ace Family. They're like a family vloggers, and they get millions of views on YouTube. And there's also been controversy with the father, and so I'm not even gonna get too deep into that because it's not worth my time. But finally, they're done.
They're done? I don't know.
What do you mean they're done?
My thing is like I'd be watching it, and it was like, you watch this crap?
Oh, his girl's bad.
Yeah, they're like, you watch this crap? But anyway, it's not worth my time. I thought it was a good topic to talk shit about, but it's not worth
that lifetime of YouTube, if it is what I'm thinking about, is I don't know if y'all ever heard of Shaytards. That used to be a popular YouTube family as well. And what they would do is that they would record their life every day,
basically what the Ace Family did.
And then they literally, but it's crazy because I would watch it like it, and then it's like a whole day into 20 minutes of whatever they do, and there'd be a lot of interesting shit going on. I think that era of YouTube is gone.
Okay.
So people don't care, and then now it's built into like you get a 5-minute video, but it's gonna be very clickbaity. Like she might be pregnant. And then
the whole video is just bullshit.
Yeah.
And then the final 2 minutes is like, oh no, she's negative, whatever. Or it's a prank.
That's how we digest things.
That's
now.
YouTube though.
That's and nobody wants, nobody we'll probably get more views on a short clip than what we'll get on.
It just kills me how people eat this shit up. That's my thing. Like you're dead ass following something, and then they get inspired. Like, oh my god, I want a happy family like that. Like, yo, bitch, just where?
You know what's funny, Charles? Is that
your fucking life.
I think we're the people. Because in reality, which one of you had this topic?
I did. It just came up because I saw it on Twitter, and it was
we. I mean, even like because people on Twitter still also eat it up.
Yeah,
and then we're almost like baby birded. Someone eats that shit up, and then someone writes a tweet, and they spit it out to everyone, and then someone's like, "Gah."
There you go. And that's how usually I find some of the topics interesting. Like, oh shit, this happened. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's talk shit about it.
Let's go to questions.
Questions.
All right. We've been asking people. This is the second week now. We've been asking people to ask us questions on the pod.
I did see this.
We got a few.
Did you see my answer?
Yeah, yours is not there.
Wow, that's crazy. What did I say again? I said something stupid.
Something about our balls.
Oh yeah, who do you think has bigger balls physically? You or Cello?
Yeah, we're not answering that.
Why not?
Because I don't fucking know. I really don't know.
No, you wouldn't think about it.
Okay, so
why do you want to think about it?
He goes,
more like,
whose balls are physically bigger, yours or Cello? And why are they so heavy?
This is the second week with a fucking ball joke.
What time of the day was that? Because I know I saw that and I was like,
dude, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I said it at bullshit time.
It says 12:21 p.m. because you had sent it.
Oh, so you want to send it in the morning?
I was probably like laying down in my bed with my fucked up back and like I gotta get something out.
Yeah, that's what.
But if you were to think about it, of your own balls, who do you think is heavier, like between y'all two? I think because you have to assess your own nuts. You don't have to assess Cello's nuts.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I have big balls.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
I know that's weird to just randomly put out there.
I have normal sized balls.
It's funny for people listening that don't know you.
I mean,
the fact that he's behind the camera.
Yeah, if people don't know me.
Who's the guy with the big balls?
I've been in other shows saying way worse.
Do you have a camera angle?
No.
Oh,
for a reason.
For a reason.
Okay.
But that's only because I've had testimonials. So I'm like, all right, then comparatively of what I know, I guess I have big balls.
Okay.
So, but again, this is just a thought of your own balls. Would you say whose balls is heavier?
I'm just go with his. His is heavier.
But you stop thinking about his balls.
I'll just
Why think about my balls, bro?
All right, well, mine's not as heavy then. Let's go. Yours heavy? we both know heavy balls. I don't know. I'm just going with you.
We all have the heavy balls out here.
Well, all right, what do we both got? Yeah, we both got heavy balls.
I guess so.
They're huge, humongous, large.
We identify as big balls.
I mean, they don't have to be large. There you go. See?
Big balls.
See? Could do that.
There you go.
What's the next question?
He was like, yo, fuck this topic.
Thank you, Eddin.
You're welcome. See?
This is actually a good one. This is a good.
Okay.
How do you feel with your podcast? You can make a positive impact on your culture.
Boo.
How do you feel?
Yeah, tell me about.
What can I do to make like? Wait, I'm sorry. Ask the question again.
How do you feel with your podcast? You can make a positive impact on your culture. So it necessarily doesn't have to be the pod itself making an impact on culture.
Yeah, there's definitely with certain topics that we can talk about that can enlighten people that do listen to us just in our perspective and with life experiences and shit like that.
Okay,
that was heartfelt. I like my balls question more.
I think if anything, just try new things. If anything, you never know if you're a listener of ours, if you're thinking about doing something, just fucking do it. Like with my, correlations with me, like I've emphasized this before, is like it has helped me outside of this to have better conversations with individuals and have better conversations with people. Yeah. But then again, it's just like from the first episode here, I was like, nervous to be in front of a camera, but now I just don't give a fuck. So it's like building confidence, I guess.
Yeah.
And if I get to build confidence in individuals, then maybe they can build confidence in something that they want to do in their life and make it possible.
I also think just having a pod itself helps out. Like just helps because there's people who have felt inspired since we started, and people who do look for help, or people who have started their own, or hey, I always wanted to do that, or hey, how do you start a pod? I'm sure Eddin gets that all the time more than we do, but or they see you, or they see anybody,
Look at our boy Kev from last week. He was like, yo, I'm trying to do my shit, and it's like, I don't have a guidance. Yeah. And like, he decided to come to us, and look, I feel like we helped him, and he's like, you know what, we even want to help you.
Shout out to Spider Mango.
Yeah, Spider Mango, look him up. Funny individual.
Oh, hell yeah. Good
Very
guy.
funny individual.
I sincerely could say, like, from the last time I've seen y'all tape to now, you guys have definitely grown in just kind of having more of a structure.
Yeah.
But I definitely see that amongst y'all of the fact that you guys are helping other people be comfortable and seeing it around them, and not just like doing a podcast, but also just the open dialogue without having to jump into like toxicity. Because that's why I'll see a lot in podcasts that people feel like they need to say the most absurd shit. And it's like, nah, I'm just saying what I feel. And it's like, there's a way to structure to say how you feel without trying to sound like the craziest in the room. Yeah, like you don't have to sound like the craziest in the room.
Yeah, no, that was I feel like that was me and in the early audio episodes.
And that's what I wanted to say about with the Simply Existing part. I was like, before I got here, I saw certain characteristics and we're like, yeah, if we're gonna do this, I'm not trying to lean in too much to that. Yeah. We're gonna have conversations, have logical conversations, at least have an understanding to the conversations that we're having.
Some of like when we was in the audio, like when we was on the audio days, it was more like I gotta get this punchline off.
Copy.
I feel like I gotta get this off because I would think about what other people want to listen to. Mm-hmm. And in my head, I would be like, oh, damn, I don't think this is funny. Let me say something. Let me force it out.
They worry too much about trying to be funny.
And I'm not going to lie, it's funny, but some of it back then was forced as of now that it just comes off like, it comes off. I could always be better, obviously, but it just comes off funny, like, and it's more organic because I've always said stupid shit. Because
you realize,
I'm just not forcing it now.
After some time, you realize what was too easy of a joke to make.
Yeah.
And sometimes the easiest jokes is kind of like,
all right.
Yeah. You've heard it before, so you know it could get a quick laugh. But the ones you hold on to, and then they even for y'all, which I've said before, you guys naturally really do pair well. Even the jokes between y'all two has a lot more energy than if you were to really just try to throw in a stupid joke.
So,
thanks, Rich.
Appreciate you. But what else we got?
All right, so we have... would you rather get back with your ex or drink blended hot dog smoothie for 2 weeks?
Okay, I know who that. You know what's funny? I know exactly who sent that because of the second part, and I can't believe I know who it was. Because this motherfucker is the only one I know who would put every fucking. I fucking know who it was.
Yeah, I know who that is.
It's Edwin.
Yeah, it's fucking
Montro.
Yeah, fucking
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Bro, this fucking guy,
This
bro.
fucking guy.
Yo, for the last years, I've known him since elementary school.
He likes hot dog blended milk.
His hypotheticals always end with a hot dog blended smoothie.
Is it like a dick metaphor? Or
No, it's literally like a hot dog.
hot dog.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Like the guy from Superbad.
Oh yeah, the best kind. Nah, honestly, if depends on what ex. Like if it's my last ex, yeah, I'm kind of drinking the milkshake.
It's every day though.
The hot dog
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
for 2 weeks.
As a meal.
That will do a lot of damage to your body.
Meal replacements.
But the one before that,
You would look at a hot dog smoothie and then be like, you know what? That don't sound too bad.
you know what? No. I'm taking that back. I'm taking her back.
You taking her back? You taking her back?
Listen, although you fucked up,
Damn, that's how you're gonna start those 2 weeks? That's how you start the 2 weeks?
although you fucked up, listen, I'm a forgiving man.
You're a forgiving man.
Oh, you taking her back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll take her back.
Yeah, I'm taking her back.
So wait, you're choosing which ex are you gonna take back?
No, it has to be the last one.
It has to be that. Is that the last one you were with?
Yeah. I'm taking the last one back. Fuck it. Yeah. Because
2
I'm
weeks?
not, bro. 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks of hot dog blended smoothie.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
I can't.
I see. No
You down with the milkshake?
shit.
Can I add vodka to it?
Can you add vodka?
Technically,
to
the
it?
smoothie, you could put anything in it.
If you got one ingredient, what would it be?
But it's primarily hot dogs.
For the hot
you
dog?
know.
Damn, what the fuck?
Bunch of blended meat smoothie. Hey, yo.
And if you want, it could be beef. Too easy.
Thanks.
See, it's
Are they
too easy.
kosher?
It could be kosher.
Nathan's?
Sure.
I bet.
You would care.
Ketchup? No
You know what's
ketchup?
funny?
No
You're the
ketchup?
first person I heard ask about what brand it would be.
Nah, I don't know. I'm taking her back, bro. I'm taking her back, bro.
You taking her back?
Yeah, I'm taking her back. Fuck that. Yeah.
All right, so
You?
I am definitely doing the smoothies.
You never seen those movies?
Wow, this past relationship must have been pretty.
It's just
It must have ended really bad.
Well, like official girlfriend that I last had.
Yes.
Official.
Yeah. Not no.
Oh, okay, so
fucking-
then-
And again,
chick.
no. But like throughout the relationship, it was like I was, I don't think that I really knew who she really was until like towards the end.
Oh, that's interesting.
And even towards the end, I saw a lot of characteristics that even now, there's people like they will ask me about her, but like, for example, there was this one time I was chilling and I knew somebody through her, and it's just like she goes, "Oh, y la loca de la amiga tuya." I was like,
Damn, that's
I don't know.
what a way.
Yeah. So it's just like, so my thing is just like, wow, you're not the only one hearing that she's crazy, or I'm not the only one thinking that she's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? She her own person, whatever. I'm not here to talk shit about her, but it's just like the transition towards the end. Yeah, I'd rather drink 2 fucking hot dog smoothies.
No, well, 2 weeks worth.
2 weeks worth, yeah. Rather than get back with her.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Eddin?
I'd be fine with the 2 weeks of dealing with my ex. I'm
Good
fine.
answer. Good answer.
I'm fine with
smoothies.
that. Yeah. No. Yeah. Thanks, Edwin.
One last one. Let's do that last one. The great debate: wings or drumsticks?
You mean
Yeah. They
flaps or drumsticks?
drums. Yeah,
Right? Flats. Sorry. Flats or drumsticks.
Oh, flats or drums?
Yeah, they completely.
What did they say? Wings?
They just said the great debate: wing or drumstick.
It is the wing though.
What's the one? I know what it's about.
It is the
I
wing.
know who
So
I-
he's not wrong. This person's not wrong. He or
Not the
she's
wrong.
not wrong.
Or they.
Or they.
There you
That's
go,
true.
see?
Yeah, we're learning. We're learning.
No, it's a guy.
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
I'm going drums, obviously.
Same.
You prefer drums?
Yeah. I mean, I like both, but I'm going with drums if I have to choose.
I'm gonna go with flat.
Flats? Why?
And I have and the reason was why it was the day we were supposed to record. I
You like
actually,
eating pussy, that's why.
I
Is it
think
because what?
I love eating pussy.
Oh, that's
Like,
fair.
Your tongue like in the
Yeah, you just
middle
put
and
your
shit.
tongue in between.
Yeah, like that's.
No, it's not that. I do think that if you really want to impress, you should take a girl out to eat some wings so she can see what that mouth do.
I was told you should take them out to go get those little coquitos in the
The little
corner.
what?
The little coquitos with the when it's like coco cherry mango.
Ah, there you go.
Then
Yeah.
you put the little cup
A
like
walk in the park and coco cherry mango.
Right.
Take
That
note.
sounds like its own shit and stuff. A little walk in the park and then a
It's
little
not
coco
even
cherry
the
mango.
ices. It's just coco cherry mango. You already know what you're talking about.
Nah, but why you be like flat though?
I feel that whatever sauce you're applying to it really lays out everything. Pause. You could take out, like you could actually just take out the bone and you have you eat the whole meat.
There's like a whole, there's like a technique.
Sauce on your fucking hand.
I mean, you're gonna get dirty regardless when you eat wings. Unless you're gonna fucking a fork and a knife and shit.
Yeah, but
to me, it depends on how carnivorous I want to be that day. Right.
Okay.
Because a wing, you gotta go in that motherfucker and eat the meat.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you do that fucking technique shit, but that doesn't work all the time.
And then a drumstick, you just
yeah, around
the bone,
bro.
Fries with the left.
But that's what I think. I think with the drumstick, I think there's just a lot of bone there. Like, why is this all?
It's one bone.
I know, but it's like it just gets in the way too much. I don't know.
A flats?
No, I believe so. I don't know. I'm a wing. I like wings, okay, but I think that I have enjoyed more the flats.
Shout out to the Chino spots. Because you know why? Because they give you the whole thing.
There you go.
Wing.
You don't gotta choose.
Best of both worlds.
You don't gotta choose. Is the whole thing connected? You eating that shit, and you don't gotta choose.
Yo,
both worlds.
If I join this wing eating contest,
yes, you know it just comes across my feed, and I just send it to you. There's no premeditated. I'm just like, oh yeah, boop.
I'm thinking about it. Would you do it with me?
Hell yeah. I've been dying to do a wing.
They lowered the price too, I think. That's why I sent it to you again. Yeah.
$25 entry?
My dumb ass wrote rules, and because when you sent it to me, I didn't see the rules. So I said them, wait, what are the rules? And the rules are on the bottom. So I feel like a fucking dick.
Nah, I'll definitely join you in a wing eating contest.
Let's see.
It's $25. It's $25.
This is the one at the last. Okay, cool.
It's who can eat the most wings in 2 minutes.
Shout out to the last stop. They're having a wing eating contest, which is this week. Oh no, next week. $25 to enter. Eat the most wings in 2 minutes.
So we doing
for
it?
a $500 cash prize? That's kind of ridiculous.
I'm down.
That's actually, I'm surprised that they're doing this.
For 2 minutes?
Let's do it.
I'm down.
I bet. So we're going to enter the wing eating contest.
$25 to enter is not that crazy. And then you're eating mad wings. So like.
For 2 minutes. I'm gonna
for 2 minutes.
That is kind of wild.
I'm going to wild out.
Now this is where it's kind of hard. They didn't say what kind of wings they are.
That's fine.
Do y'all care about the flavor?
No.
Nah.
Not at all.
If they say you could choose a flavor, what flavor are you doing? I'm just doing no sauce.
No sauce at all?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do no sauce.
Lemon pepper. No, actually no, because it might be salty. Too
salty. Good point.
I mean, I don't give. For 500, I'll still knock it down. But yeah, mild. I guess mild. Let's go mild. Regular mild.
I feel like your no sauce is the best way to go.
If I had to choose, it would be honey barbecue.
Honey barbecue.
Yeah. Dipping sauce. If you can only have one.
Blue cheese.
You're sick.
Blue cheese. I like. I mean, yeah, blue cheese. I like it. But I don't really. You know what's funny? I don't really be dipping my wings on it. I think with the sauce is enough.
Is it because I'm younger than y'all that I would rather do ranch?
How old are you?
I'm 27. I'm probably not that much younger.
Yeah, by 3 years.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not that far.
I'm a ranch guy.
Yeah, millennials.
Millennials.
I really think it is like an age thing.
Piece of shit.
Because most people like I know older love blue cheese.
They get a little too bougie.
Now, how many wings do you think you're gonna down?
In 2 minutes?
In 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. Because it's gonna be also flats and drumsticks.
Yeah.
Great question because of that.
But you know what's crazy though? I always had the capacity. Like if I get an order of wings, I always feel like I eat more. But when it's a time limit, like the thing is, you don't want to look like a savage when you go out and eat wings and shit.
Yeah.
So I think you're taking your time and eat that whatever. But then it's just like if it's a competition, I don't think I have a specific number.
I've never done this before either.
Yeah, I'd never done it before. But I think I could do over 20.
I think
in 2 minutes.
20 in 2 minutes. That's 10 wings in a minute.
That's a lot. I would probably go with like
flats and drums.
12, maybe 12.
Maybe 12?
Flats and drums.
Yeah, but 2 minutes?
Six in a minute. Well, 6 in a minute probably no. Probably well, it depends though.
I'm exaggerating. Probably like 15.
I would
15,
love for
15,
y'all
20, 15, 20.
Y'all should do it on the show one day. Just have a 1 minute of how many wings you should eat, but just get of 20.
Are you busy that day?
It's a Thursday, so yeah.
Check schedules.
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
Mondays and Thursdays are the worst time. Yep.
If it's next week, I still have Thursday. There's no class for me.
I think it is a Thursday.
It's on a Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. It's next Thursday.
Oh, so
I could leave work early.
Let's do it.
I mean, but that's at night, right? So I think I could.
Yeah, if it's at night, yeah, I could.
I would just want to see y'all do it.
That would be hilarious.
In fact, you know what I might do?
We might put it on the pod.
I'm gonna make a plan.
Oh hell yeah!
It's at 7 p.m. though.
7
I could leave work early. I could leave work early.
at 4.
I don't think I'd make it.
Damn, Eddin.
That's the worst.
It's all right.
Mango, he has silver fade. We could work with him and he could record it.
Talk to Mango.
But we got to talk to Mango.
Y'all should talk to Hector.
And Hector.
And Hector as well.
I want Hector to join with us.
Hector is a garbage disposal. Have I ever told y'all that?
I've always said that about myself. Like when I'm with people, like, oh, you're not gonna eat that?
I'll pay for Hector.
Oh, so then you and
I'll pay Hector 25.
then you and him
We go half. We pay 50.
Actually, you guys would be enemies then.
He does a part of it.
He will like like if someone has leftovers, he's like.
He's looking at it.
And he's like, yo, like if he'll go like, if you're not gonna eat it.
I miss Hector. I want him next week here. I miss Hector.
Let's try to get him.
Before we start April, because April we're jam packed.
We might have to do a late episode then, because he goes out of work.
Okay. Yeah, whatever works. Whatever works.
Where we at on time?
I mean, y'all over, but y'all could just end.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, if you really have one more thing, go for it.
No, we're solid. We're good.
I want to talk about my Dominican Uber story, but I'll talk about it next week.
You sure you could end it?
Yeah.
Is it not good enough of a story you could end it with it?
Is it not? Are
you traumatized?
No, it's just mad funny.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't hurt me at all.
So go ahead. Shoot.
When you got in the Uber, did you go, wow?
Wow.
No. All right. So all right, cool. Right. So
that's why I miss Eddin.
I'm in this Dominican. I'm in the Dominican cab. It's not really Uber. It's Dominican cab.
Okay.
Right.
So from El Base?
And he walks as soon as I get in the cab.
176, que puede, 5 minutos.
Mándeme un van.
As soon as I get in the cab, he go, where you going, Bobby? I tell him where I'm going, whatever, right? And okay, changes the music from La Mega, whatever he had to
High 97.
To High 97, right? So
if I'm gonna get this tip, I gotta correlate with the guy.
So I'm like, all right, I've seen this happen before, but whatever. Right? And you know, these Dominican dudes, they always talking to some girl, like on like WhatsApp or like whatever.
I'm on my soul, and they
over there flirting, like you got a whole family at home, and she talking about, ay mami, pero ay papi, pero tú vas a mandar dinero, sí o no? And then like, he's going in, and he's like, mi amor, yo. He was telling you, I wish you was here, que tú no estás aquí conmigo ahora. Oye, pero lo tengo duro. And
my God, bro.
Yo! That's what he said. Ahora mismo, estoy trabajando, pero lo tengo duro.
Like it's hard times, or that he's legit like hard?
Lo tengo duro,
oh
nigga.
My God.
Bruh.
And I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, put my headphones on.
It's because he thought you only speak Spanish.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
I feel like you're Latino. What's funny to me is that I feel like he's Latino passing though.
Huh?
I feel like you're Latino passing.
What's that?
Like as in like you look like Latino.
Yeah, black people say I'm Spanish. Spanish people say I'm black. I'm not accepted by anybody. I'm saying they don't want me. But nobody wants me.
I've gotten in a cast and people thought I was Muslim because
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
My beard. So. I had that at one point slightly. But yo, what am I supposed to say to somebody that says lo tengo duro?
1 star.
He definitely got to take $1 down after that.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
That's uncomfortable.
It's very. Because
I don't think he would have tried that if he was in the car with a chick.
Se atreve?
I don't think he would have tried that.
Fucking wild.
If he knew I spoke Spanish.
If anything, if it was a chick in the car, he probably would have hanged up and tried to flirt with the chick.
That's more Dominican.
Bro, that's hilarious though.
That's my story.
That's great.
I could have said
I'm glad you didn't save that.
No, that's dope. At least you let it out. You let it out. Now you're gonna walk out of the studio and you're gonna feel more.
Honestly, your driver almost let it out too. So, it was one or the other.
That's a clip, right there.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 116 of the Yerrr podcast.
for the one time, can I get a Yerrr real quick?
Yerrr.